In this tutorial, we're going to be talking about plotting points, as in vectors. Draw a pair of axes from -8 to 8 in both x and y directions. So you're going to have to basically draw your own graph. And on the system, we're going to be plotting some points. Now plot the point A, where it has x2 and y -1. Now we're going to start with point A, and from point A we're going to go with 6 different vectors. Now let's start with the first step, which is plotting A right here at 2 and -1. So that would be point A. Now the question says, then plot points B, C, D, E, F, and G where we have the components for each vector that these points form with A. As you can see, vector AB, AC, AD, and etc. All of them, we have the components of their vectors. So we're going to go step by step, vector by vector, plotting them using the components, of course. And know that the point that we will be starting from is A. So we go 2 to the right, and then 7 upwards, since those are the components for vector AB. So we go 7 squares up until we reach here, and this is where point B is going to be. Now let's do the same thing for the other 5 vectors. Now vector AC. AC has the components -3 and 7. So we go back to the initial point A, and then we go 3 to the left. After that, we go 7 up, since it has the y component 7. So we count 7 squares upwards until we get to this point, and here is where point C is going to be. Now for vector AD, remember we go back to A, we have the x component -6 and the y component 3. So for the x component -6, from point A, you go 6 squares to the left. And again, we're going to the left because it is -6. Now we go 3 points upwards, since that is the y component. And there you go. Here is point D. Now for point E, we're going to have to go 5 units to the right and 3 units up. So here we go 5 to the right. Now we count 3 boxes upwards, and that would be point E. Now for vector AF, we have both of the components negative, so it's going to be to the left and then down. First we're going to go 3 units to the left and then 1 unit down until we reach our point F. So go back to point A. From point A, you're going to have to count 3 boxes to the left, and then after that, 1 box down, and that would be point F. And for our final vector, vector AG, it has the components 2 and -1. So you go back to our point A, and then we're going to have to count 2 units to the right and 1 unit down. So we drop down 1 unit, and that would be point G. So now we have plotted all 6 points on this system.